Well, hello there. I'm the old Growler. Welcome to Meeting Expectations. Well, what we do here is we take a look at a can of beer, a bottle of beer, sometimes a wine or a spirit might drop by. We're all friends in fermentation. We take a look at the label, we read everything on the label, we take a look at the artwork, we see what they're trying to sell us, we crack it open and see if it meets expectations. A couple of things though. First off, all beer should be served at the correct temperature. Lagers between 37 and 47 degrees Fahrenheit, and ales between 50 and 55 degrees Fahrenheit. I use a ThermoWorks thermometer to test all of our beers. There is a link in the description box below if you are interested. Also, all of our beers are tasted in the same glassware. That way there's no way they have a leg up on clarity or aromatics. And finally, most folks, when they do tastings, they take a look, they sniff, they sip, and they pontificate. Well, I'll pontificate, but I'm going to sip before I sniff. Why? I'll let wine expert Fred Dex explain it all to you. He does a lot better than I do. All right, what do we got today? First off, it's $5.99 at the local beer emporium. This is Three Floyds Brewing Company, and they're bringing us Zombie Dust. And not a cool name for beer, but it is an Undead Pale Ale. 6.5% alcohol by volume. So you got to take a look at the old face there. That's what we're looking at. We're looking at a zombie. Okay, scary. Good stuff right over here. Explain the rest of it there. All right. Three Floyds, Zombie Dust, Undead Pale Ale. We got the big one here, 19.2 fluid ounces. And they make it really tough to read here. So I'm going to try. Okay, brewed and canned by Three Floyds Brewing Company, LLC, Munster, Indiana. Government warning, I should not be a pregnant woman operating heavy machinery. I shouldn't do that. It's got a barcode there. This intensely hopped and gushing Undead Pale Ale will be one's only respite after the zombie apocalypse. Created with our marvelous friends in the comic industry, art by Tim Steele, Three Floyds Brewing Company. Okay, well, that's all kind of scary good stuff, but it doesn't tell me one heck of a lot about what I'm going to expect. So I'm going to have to just assume, which is a dangerous thing to do. Okay, Zombie Dust, pale. A pale. I'm gonna go with a. It's not quite an India Pale Ale, so it'll be a light to amber colored. But again, with the threatening of the face on there, it does look like it's just going to be enough hops to just take the enamel off my teeth. So that's what I'm looking forward to. I don't think my dentist did like that. I don't know. I haven't been in for a cleaning in a while. You might like that. Help him out. All right, here we go. Okay, color's right. Nice and clear. Whoa, I can smell it now. All right, well, let's see what we got. We're looking at 47 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's a smidge chilly, but that just means that we won't get as much of the aromatics, and some of the flavors might be a little bit slower to be perceived. But it's close enough. The tiny bubbles, I'm going to comment on that. That is the smallest carbonation I have seen in a beer in a long time. Okay, that's a real coming out of a can. Wow. All right. Well, it looks like a pale ale. Let's see if it tastes like a Zombie Dust Pale Ale. Ooh. Yeah, I took 2 sips. It's 1:30 in the afternoon on a Tuesday. My taste buds, they all go in siesta. They figure we're going to do tastings at 2, normal time, and they're not ready, so they had to be woke. Well, they're woke now. Let's see what their olfactory friends have to say. Wow, there is some interesting aromatics there. It's not quite floral, it's not quite grainy, it's not quite herbal, it wanders into the citric and kind of mango type of a thing. That's what we're getting. I'm getting a citrus and mango, but very, very light, but very, very noticeable aroma. Let's see what the taste buds think about that. Wow. That's a very full-bodied beer. The malt it's more of the maltodextrins. The dextrins in there, they're giving a nice full body to mouthfeel to the beer. The hops are definitely there, and they are the star of the show, of course. But they're not as aggressive as I thought they would be, and which is a good thing in the way that there is so much body in the beer. So I think the heavy body of the beer has kind of tamed back the hops a little bit, and they probably are much more enthusiastic than aggressive than I think they are. But boy, oh boy, that is a nicely balanced beer. All right, so does Three Floyds Zombie Dust Undead Pale Ale meet expectations? Well, I was expecting a smidge more of the Zombie Dust, but it's just so well made that I can't knock it. So yeah, it meets expectations. If you enjoyed this presentation, please click on the subscribe button and the bell. That way you won't miss any of our presentations. Share us with your friends. A thumbs up would be great, and a comment would be really appreciated. I'm Pete LaFrance, the Old Growler, hoping all of your beers meet expectations.